see. You want a healing elixir for your nose. I'll give you 2 ointments. Now, where did I put them? The last ointment was... No, 1 moment. Wait, I'll be right back. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
You were gonna give me some sort of ointment.
I was? How impertinent of me to be so presumptuous. Ointments need preparation, consideration. Wait, what do you actually want? You know I can't give you any work. I already have an assistant. And I can't offer any training. Only my apprentice is allowed that honor.
I don't see an apprentice.
Well, no. The last one left. He was completely incompetent.
So the position is free?
By no means.
So you found another?
That is not what I said.
Do you have an apprentice or not?
Both, paradoxically. Sorry, but I must be going. I hope everything is crystal clear. He just won't give up. What is it now?
I need your approval to become a warrior.
Workers like you belong in the tool shed, not on the battlefield. Besides, I never agree to such things when I don't have an apprentice in my service.
Can we talk about the apprentice position again?
Your insistence is unbearable. Allow me to clarify things. Firstly, a new apprentice is already on his way here. Secondly, he's, well, late. And thirdly, you could possibly assist me in changing these circumstances.
Why should I help you?
You won't just be helping me. Many people benefit from the potions I make. Selfishness and small-mindedness are not to be tolerated. Help others before helping yourself. That's my mantra.
Grant me the position and your problems will disappear.
You have references? A steady hand and sound mind are essential in alchemy. I don't need a hatchet man like you. But if you're genuinely interested in helping me, I welcome you with open arms.
Please be a little more specific.
Heavens above, not again! I need my old apprentice. Please get him back for me.
I'll help you find your apprentice.
Excellent. That's the spirit. Look around Western Tavar. I heard he recently left Goliath, so he must be somewhere near there. I wish I could be more specific, but I'm no fortune teller.
What does your apprentice look like?
Look, I'm not even sure if he's, you know, a man.
Do you know his age?
I never inquired.
How does he dress?
How should I know? People wear whatever they like these days.
Can't you tell me anything that would help?
Don't be impertinent. I already told you, look for him in the West. And now, I really must be getting back to work.
Come out here, bastard! Make it easier on yourself! Not Not who I was expecting.
Looking for someone?
Yes.
Well, then that makes two of us.
One too many.
Maybe we're looking for the same person.
And? Well, he's a berserker. About your size. Fast. Ring any bells?
What if it did?
His name's Marwin. He wants to get to the fort, but I'm not gonna let him.
You seem pretty determined.
I don't like to fuck around.
What did Marwin do to you?
To me, nothing. But that's irrelevant. I know he's supposed to work with the alchemists in the fort.
What's so bad about that?
Maybe I should explain. The alchemist's elixirs heal wounds, improve a warrior's strength, that sort of thing. It's an advantage that means they're stronger than other factions. Well, Baxter's had enough.
What's that got to do with Marwin?
Not a lot. He's just a pawn. When I've seen to it that he won't make it to the fort, I'll take his place.
And do what?
Nothing awful. Just learn what they know so everyone can make use of the knowledge. Such power shouldn't be a secret. A noble goal, don't you agree? If you're wondering, there's a reason I told you all this.
Are you asking for my help?
Time is not on my side. Working together, we can do something incredible for the Free People. Imagine what could be achieved with access to the alchemist's secrets. Working together, we can do something incredible for the Free People. The fact that you're a berserker should be irrelevant. Do you understand what could be achieved? Listen, what do you think's gonna happen when the Purple Sky Plague's been eradicated? The berserkers will try to seize power for themselves. They'll keep fighting. The bodies will keep piling up. They must be stopped. It's too dangerous for one faction to have so much power. Our boss understands that. Do you?
About Marwin? I won't let anything happen to him.
History isn't kind to those who fall on the wrong side of it. And I won't be denied. So I suggest you stay out of my way.
You have a death wish.
If you don't kill me, the bounty hunters will. Don't you understand? I have no choice.
You might escape the bounty hunters, but not me.
So be it. Guess I can't change your mind. It's funny, really. You think you're right, but you're not. Why can't you understand that if we don't get our hands dirty now, we'll all end up choking on mud in the end? Enjoy your pathetic little victory while you still can. I'm getting out of here.
There are beasts everywhere. Almost got me. Oh, wait. Who are you, anyway?
You're Tylus's apprentice, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, did he send you? It's good to meet you. But maybe we should take this conversation somewhere else. Come with me. My hiding place isn't far from here. Keep your eyes open. The silence is deceptive. Okay, this is better. I'm sorry about the smell. Finding a safe place to answer nature's call, well, it's not easy.
How long have you been hiding out here?
A few days, I suppose. Maybe longer. It's not by choice. I should be at the fort. But Tylus must have forgotten about me.
Is someone after you?
Yeah. It's not just those creatures that are out to get me. My guides were shot by some bastard outlaw. A whole troop left Goliath, but I'm the only one left. I guess he wanted me dead too, but I got away. He's still out there, waiting, while I'm stuck here using up all my supplies.
About the outlaw.
Yeah?
He won't be getting in your way anymore.
You mean I'm free to leave this cesspit?
Yeah.
Did you make him suffer?
Is that important?
He killed my guides right in front of me. I guess I wanted him to suffer. But you're right. It's no good dwelling on the past. I won't bring them back. I better get moving towards the fort.
You want me to come?
That's okay. There are some herbs on the way I have to look out for. I don't want to waste your time with that. Come and visit me when you're at the fort. I guess they'll probably put me up in the healer's quarters. I'd be happy to see you there.
Sounds good.
No worries. Later.
Hold on a sec. Tylus was asking about you. You better go talk to him soon.
Anything else?
Nope, that's everything. Get out of here.
I heard you're having problems with Reavers.
Well, the man can read. Suppose you found the notice. It's gone on for too long. Nobody steals from our people and gets away with it.
You need help?
Why not? You signed up, which means you have to take on unpleasant duties as well as easy ones. Not that we need you, it's just our operation against the pack will take a while. But if you want to get ahead, go for it. Just don't underestimate them. And if you do get it done, come see me. I'll pay.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I'm here to enter your service.
About time, too. Ragnar should have let you go much earlier than he did. How much do you know about my work?
The basics. Your discoveries are talked about in Goliath.
Discoveries? Ha! Those were all self-evident. I've been working on much bigger things since then.
Is it true you're researching panacea?
Indeed. But my findings are not ready for review. Now, enough of this chatter. We get on well enough. You must familiarize yourself with all this. Then, we can start our work.
As you wish.
I've made sure that your apprentice will find you.
I expect you wish it was you.
Ask him yourself.
It's the apprentice who does the asking. But thank you for finding him for me.
I think you're forgetting something.
Heaven help me. You want some kind of payment, I suppose. I need some shards too. I'm not a gold mine. I'll tell Fenris what a helpful fellow you are. There. That's how generous I am. Now, I must be getting on with things. There's so much work to be done.
Now, I can finally get started with my work. And do you know why? Because of you. I shouldn't give things away, but as it's you, here. It's our little secret. Something to help as you travel around.
I need your approval to become a warrior.
So you're serious about becoming a part of our community? I'm not sure I know what role you'd fulfill for us. Let me think on it. In the meantime, please deliver this letter to Fenris.
What's in the letter?
Nothing that concerns you.
Okay. Now can I get your approval?
Because you delivered a lousy letter? I'll require more than that. A warrior must complete all kinds of errands. How about you start doing some now? As for me, I'm off to conduct a little experiment. The results of which will determine the future of humanity. So I'll need some peace and quiet.
I'm supposed to give you something.
This isn't the first time I've received a letter like this from Tylus. I imagine it'll be about special permissions and ELEX II. Between you and me, he's not technically entitled to what he asks for, but he'll get it anyway.
Why's that?
His unique skills are the reason our people are still alive. He tends to anyone wounded in action, after all. Irritating him would not be a good move, and certainly not worth the shards we'd save. Besides, he's not getting any younger. We need him to pass on his knowledge. If a little extra Elexit means he doesn't dig his heels in, then it's money well spent. So you can tell him I will honor his request.
I'm so glad I found you. Come with me, something's happened. It just happened out of the blue.
What did?
Tylus, he collapsed. I've had to put him to bed. This is bad. Real bad. I'm starting to fear the worst.
Tell me what happened. Tell me everything.
Well, I was supposed to wash the alembics, and if I'm honest, I wasn't as thorough as I should have been. Tylus gave me the job because he wanted to work on the panacea in peace. He mixed a potion in one of the glasses that I suppose wasn't entirely clean. He took a sip, then a second later fell over. And now he's here. He hasn't moved.
Isn't there a pick-me-up stem you can concoct?
Nothing strong enough to wake him.
There must be a solution.
A solution?
What's going on? Your eyes lit up.
What if we create a mixture that will reverse the negative effects of the panacea?
What are you talking about? You lost me.
A solution. A mixture of at least 2 ingredients. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. All I need is to work out what ingredients he used in the panacea. Could take a while. If you want to help, you could get me the plants we'll need for our antidote. The troll root will be the most difficult to find. But for someone who wants to be a warrior, it shouldn't be a problem.
About the antidote. Where do I find troll root?
It only grows in very specific conditions. Right now, I only know of one place. You have to go to Troll Island, in the border area between Ateris and Caracas.
Troll Island?
Yeah, it's not exactly an island. It's a place that attracts trolls. Seriously, they're everywhere.
Trolls? More than one? Are you trying to get me killed?
It is dangerous, yeah. That's why I'm sending you. Nobody else could do it.
What ingredients do you still need?
In addition to the troll root, I still need a few flowers. Red and blue. And garlic. Lots of garlic. Try asking a few merchants, or maybe looking in the wilderness. Take this list so you don't forget anything.
I have the basic ingredients.
Take another look at the list. There's something missing.
Can I help you? Are you looking for something in particular?
Show me what you've got.
Take...
It's better that I recruit the fighters for the Sixth Power and not anyone else.
Black Lotus, yes.
About the antidote. I have the basic ingredients.
Good work. We just need the troll root now.
About the antidote. I have the troll root you need.
Perfect. I didn't want to have to go and find it myself. Now, I can use everything to make the solution. You're free to hang out here, but it'll be pretty boring to watch. It's not much of a spectator sport. Come back tomorrow and you can see how it's going.
Onward. Ugh. I have to pace myself.
Perfect timing. I just tried our potion on Tylus. Let's see how he's responded. I had to use a funnel to pour the mixture into his mouth. I hope he'll understand.
That's the least of our problems. He doesn't look close to stirring.
Do you think we made a mistake?
How should I know? You're the alchemist.
I'm still in training. I'm not fully qualified.
Might be time to try a good hard slap.
I can't do that. He's moving. He's awake. Look,
What the hell do you want?
Master Tylus, how are you feeling? Do you remember anything?
Don't worry, my boy. The old melon's still got some juice in it. But you hoodlum. You attacked me. I'm sure of it.
You've got it wrong. I'm the one to blame for your indisposition.
Well, let's not debate it, hmm? So, who do I have to thank for my recovery?
Marwyn. He concocted the drug.
Honest and selfless. Not such a deadbeat after all. Now I'm waiting for someone to enlighten me. My memories of the events are hazy.
The panacea. Do you remember?
Ah, yes. The panacea. I must continue. Look, you devil. Thanks for your help and everything, but now I must continue my research. I'm sure you can find your own way out. I'm sure you've plenty to get on with. Goodbye. Marwyn, you will assist me at once. Your knowledge may be vital. Log every step. Note down every detail. Today, we're writing history.
Are you sure, Master?
Of course. And don't call me Master. We're all friends here.
I owe you big time, you know?
It's fine. It's what I do.
I know. But when I left Goliath, I wasn't sure I'd even make it to the fort in one piece. But now I'm here working with one of our most engaging and creative thinkers. Thank you so much for helping me.
Isn't there a cupboard somewhere you should be repairing?
I need your approval to become a warrior.
Ah, yes, that. Look, I still have reservations. Why should I give it to you, an incorrigible troublemaker?
So I don't keep asking for it. Every single day.
Enough! I don't have time for this.
Then give me what I want.
You have a sharp tongue, boy. You're not stupid. Here's what I suggest. Come back in precisely 24 hours and drink the concoction that I'll have ready for you. As I can't risk falling into a deep sleep again, I will pass that burden to you.
Could you explain the side effects to me first?
There's no time. Ask me again once I've finished the preparations. Do what I request, and I guarantee you'll have my approval.
Oh, yeah.
The panacea is finished. Ready to try it?
What are the possible side effects?
Well, because the panacea is supposed to cure all illnesses, it's possible that, if prepared incorrectly, the opposite may occur.
And what does that mean for me?
Oh, don't worry. You'll suffer nothing more than the usual symptoms. Impotency, increased urination, eczema, etc. Trifling matters in the face of such scientific advancement.
Give it here. I'll drink it.
Here, drink it all down in one go. Pay no attention to how it tastes.
feel a little tingle.
Well, tell me how you feel.
Pretty normal, actually.
Let's see here. Your eyes react to external stimuli. Your skin is unchanged. I can't determine any muscle spasms. Blood pressure seems normal. Wait. Your muscles have grown in size. I'm sure of it. And your cognitive abilities? Tell me what you see right now.
An old man.
Correct! I think I'm on the right track. The results aren't fully what I expected, but it's a start. The panacea still isn't ready to be marketed at this stage. But as this experiment was a complete failure, I think we should name this elixir. Can you think of a name? It should sound exciting and use alliteration.
Tylus's terrific tipple?
Good grief! Spare me! All right, go. Become a warrior if you care about it so much. I must get back to my work.
Can you tell me the exact recipe for the panacea?
I don't think I heard you correctly. What is it you're asking? You do know that if you take that stuff again, it could have terrible consequences. I determined the exact dose. A smidge too much, and your circulation would likely break down. I would then have to tell Fenris why you ended up in a hospital bed. Sorry, but the recipe is staying right here in my head.
Why would he do that?
And what are you standing around here for?
I just wanted to ask a question.
You better take a look at that seedling there. I see mold.
But
No buts. Back to work.
No one's gonna follow.
Keep it, and you'll see the mean side of me.
Something wrong?
You think? Did I give you permission to hang up a notice? Let's see. No, I did not. I'll take it down. Let that be a lesson to you if you ever feel like shaking things up here again.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm sure you've heard that we're missing work tools. I'd take care of it myself, but... well, you've seen the sorts of people I have to work with.
What's your solution?
Well, if our esteemed blacksmith imagines he can shirk his duties and only make weapons, he's very, very wrong. If we're not getting any work tools from Goliath, it's up to him to make some. Someone just needs to make him understand. Can I count on you? Think about it. I'm a woman of my word. You will be paid.
I'll go to the blacksmith for you.
Good. If Lass refuses to take it on, tell him that it's not up for discussion.
Well, okay, man. So I just swing.
You have to manufacture the tools for the cultivators.
Listen, I'm a weaponsmith. Are we supposed to send our people out to fight with pitchforks and scythes? Not gonna do it.
Then explain that to Thorhild yourself.
Now you listen to me. It's not as easy as you think. What she's asking for takes time. Time and a whole pile of iron. I don't have enough of either as it is.
Exactly how much time and how much iron do you need for the tools?
You're a tenacious one, huh? Fine. You get me 25 nuggets of iron ore, and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can squeeze the order in somewhere. But I'm not spending more than 3 days at the anvil for this.
That isn't enough. Where do I find iron ore?
Ask old Scrappy. If anyone knows where to find it, he does. So I just swing my hammer all day.
Lass says you can help me get some iron ore.
Ha! Motherfucker ain't wrong. Got some of that around here. If you need more, just get it from the mine. And if them assholes try to stop you, send them to me. Old Scrappy'll remind them who's boss. But you watch yourself down there, okay? The air can get nasty. I wouldn't want to have to drag your ass out of there.
Here, the ore for the tools.
Well, the supplies are no longer a problem. Now on to the next thing. I said I'd give you 3 days at the anvil. That'll get 5 quality tools, or 10 basic ones. I always say quality is worth it, but 5 won't be enough for every cultivator. I won't guarantee quality for double that many, just so we're clear. So what'll it be? Come on, decide now. Ain't got all day.
Make me 5 quality tools.
Good. Tell Thorhill she got her way. Next beer's on you. I'll deliver them myself. No need for you to come collect them.
they are, right now.
Well, I don't know.
Are you actually trying to convince me that you don't know where your friends are hiding?
I was just having a little snooze, and then...
Shut up and march across that field.
Yes, ma'am.
Lass made you the work tools.
Did it cause any problems?
We'll probably mark it down against your name in the future.
Typical. Anything else?
I had to decide how many work tools he should make.
That blockhead should just do his job. But good. I can stop worrying about it now.
What's up?
My workers are running away. And while I'm trying to fix their mistakes for them, they take the rest of the day off.
You just let them go like that?
What do you take me for? I was distracted for a split second. That's all it took for them to make a break for it. Just now, when the seedlings need the most attention. You need to get them back. No discussion. I can't do it myself. I need to make sure the seedlings don't wither away.
Where would your workers hide?
If only I knew. They couldn't have gotten very far. I'm guessing they're in the fort. Eating, drinking. They want nothing more in life.
What do I care?
Fate is blocked.
Is that possible? I don't understand anything about working here, but nobody wants to help you either.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
Think so? I think you're full of shit.
Did you hear that they escaped? By yourself.
I heard they all died.
That's the kind of thing...
In the area, too. You're thirsty, aren't you?
Shouldn't you be looking after the seedlings?
I can wait.
Thorhill doesn't see it that way.
And that old lady should pay us some real money. We're not screwing around for the hell of it. We know a lot's riding on these seedlings. That's why we're busting our asses looking out for them. But just a couple of shards for all that? Shh. Come on, man.
What's wrong with these shards?
Not enough of them's what's wrong. If we do anything wrong and the bitch cuts our pay.
Why don't you bring it up to her?
She doesn't give a shit. Only cares about that green stuff. And always finds something to complain about. Rearing these seedlings ain't easy. Well, maybe for her it is. Working the field all her damn life. But us? Look at this ragtag bunch. Most of them are from the gutter. That smart-ass attitude of hers doesn't help. Tossing a few shards our way is the least she can do.
Is Thorhild the one who decides how many shards you get?
I think so. She's so stingy, I bet she doesn't even change her drawers. Couldn't you talk to her? If you can get her to kick in a few more shards for us, we'll get back to work. Promise.
Too many ears listening.
This can't keep happening.
And? Did you find the cultivators?
Yeah. Butch told me they wanted more shards.
Ungrateful curs. Is my training worth nothing to them?
They don't think much of that either.
And they still want more shards? Unacceptable!
Surely you can spare a little, ELEX II.
You've no doubt noticed that more seedlings has meant more cultivators. A little soon turns into a great many. But Fenris isn't allocating me more funds. So, I have to make do with the budget I have. You see? My options are limited. Or do you have a solution already?
I'll talk to Fenris about payments for the cultivators.
I bet he won't cough up a single shard.
You'll see. Thorhild says you'll divide up the shards, right?
I suppose. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Everyone feels like they've been shortchanged and wants more.
The cultivators, for example.
Ah, so that's why you came to see me. And no, I cannot give Thorhild more shards. I'd have to withhold some from the Paladins if I did, and Scrappy is already underpaid. Talk to Tylus. If he'd be willing to forego his shares of the shards, I might be able to make something work.
Sure. That should be enough for your workers.
Stars take me. Where did you get so many shards?
That's not important. Will you share it with your workers?
Of course. Maybe the shards will finally make them focus on their work. You can tell Butch that the cultivators will be getting a pay raise.
No problem.
I expected nothing less from you.
To happen. No point dwelling on it.
Seems they won't be coming back.
The cultivators are getting paid more.
Can't be.
See for yourself. Let's get back to the field.
You're serious? That's nuts! What do you think it'll take to get her to treat us like human beings? Any chance you could help with that? I mean, you're already on our side.
Let me think about it.
Thanks, man.
I can't understand a word. Think so? I think you're full of shit.
Butch and the other cultivators are back at work.
That's good. There's still one more thing I could use your advice with.
You've never given the impression that you're looking for suggestions.
You don't say. That's why I'm asking you now.
I've got some time. What do you want to know?
Something's telling me the shards won't keep the cultivators satisfied for very long.
I'm not surprised. They're unhappy.
But how? They even have the work tools they need.
Have you ever tried listening to them?
Why? Their role here is clear. I've explained what they have to do, more than once.
Did you also show them?
No. Why would I demonstrate what I've already explained?
Have you ever praised their work?
I haven't needed to.
Do you show your workers the same respect you show your seedlings?
Not really. I guess.
That's what I thought.
I'm starting to understand what you're trying to say. I think I know what has to be done. You've given me a lot to think about. Thanks.
There's no need to thank me.
I'll report to Fenris that you've been a big help. Now, please excuse me. There's some things I need to explain. Wait a minute. I need to make an announcement to my workers. Listen up. I'm aware that I might have been not that fair to you recently.
Recently? Try never.
Well, I'm going to try to do things differently from now on. I'll support you to the best of my abilities. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Does that mean we don't have to work nights anymore?
Yes, get some rest. You'll need it. Together, we're going to raise these seedlings to true greatness. World hearts to bring real change to this world.
Yes, ma'am.
Never forget how important what we're doing is to a successful harvest.
Whoa. The old woman's a totally different person now.
I want to be a warrior. I need your consent.
You've become a true setter. Well done.
Thanks, but it's just not enough.
That's fine. I don't want to seem ungrateful. I haven't forgotten what you did for me. But I still need to test your ability. So, what job would be right for a setter? Do you know how to make a wheelbarrow?
Not exactly, but how difficult could it be?
So, no, then? What about constructing an irrigation system? Do you have any experience in that?
I can dig a ditch, if that's what you mean.
Well, no luck there either. Do you know how to extract bricks?
Who needs bricks?
Wow, you really are a specimen. You know what? Forget the whole thing. I'll give you a job you can't mess up. You'll be the errand boy.
It's all right with me.
I guarantee you'll have mastered the job in less than an hour. All you have to do is look for Astrid. She should hand over a bundle of tanned leather to you. Bring it to me.
Where can I find Astrid?
So you still haven't met her yet. Her hunter cabin is in the northwest, very close by.
Why do you need leather?
Lass will be using it to craft a few new pairs of boots for the cultivators. Their shoes are slowly disintegrating, and a few foot wraps aren't going to cut it anymore. Just so there's no misunderstanding, bring the leather to me, not him. Otherwise, I run the risk of you giving him the wrong order. And I'll get a pair of troll sandals instead of setter boots. Can't waste material like that.
Hey, are you trying to steal my stuff?
We're just keeping it safe, sweetie. Do whatever Rocco says and you'll get your stuff back.
Ugh, forget it.
Not so fast. There's another letter here for you, too.
You don't get it, do you? Get the fuck out of here!
I love stubborn girls like you. Maybe we should have a little fun, huh?
That's enough!
You've got no business being here!
Interesting.
Sorry for the trouble, but that bastard deserved it. I take it you're here to offload some animal hides?
What did he want from you?
What do all men want? He didn't get it, though.
You knew him, right?
I didn't, but I do know the guys he works for. Let's change the subject. Thinking of him makes my skin crawl.
Do you live alone out here?
Yes. My partner died a few months back. The cabin over there has been empty since. You can rest there if you like.
Thorhild said you have some tan leather for me. Can I see it?
I did, but it was stolen, along with some of my other stuff. It's also the reason I was arguing with that scumbag. Tell her I'll have the replacements in 4, maybe 5 weeks.
But you know the people who robbed you, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm never gonna work with that gang. Let him keep it.
You don't want to get it back?
Of course I do. But just because I can hold my own doesn't mean I'm reckless. You know what they'll do to me if I go up to them? If Thorhild needs these hides so badly, there's 2 options. 1, you skin a few critters yourself. 20 regular leather pieces should do it. With what I've got, I might be able to get it ready in 3 weeks. I can't do it any faster. Tanning hides takes time.
So what's the second option?
You find my stuff on your own. That's what you want to do. Be careful. Rocco leads that gang, and he's dangerous. I know Rocco. He won't give up my stuff without a fight, and I can't go with you. So you're on your own. I gotta stay here and keep an eye on the rest of my stuff. The next asshole who tries to steal my stuff gets an arrow in the throat.
What do you know about Rocco?
I try not to think about him, but if it helps... He used to work with Baxter. You know, that cutthroat who controls the crater now? We crossed paths the first time in the forest of Idan. I was hunting when I found him. He wasn't moving. He was in bad shape. Looked like he'd gone a few rounds with a pack of wolves. Anyway, I dragged him to my old hut and nursed him back to health. I saved his life. I thought he was nice enough, until he opened his mouth. Soon as he started talking, I saw what he was really like. I'll spare you the details, but if you remember one thing about him, it's this. He's a bastard.
Where should I start looking?
No idea, but you've already gone through his pockets. You find anything?
Yeah, it's a message. For you.
There you go. Read it. Maybe it'll give you a clue.
Some time has passed. Now I just need to wait. Let's see if Rocco shows up.
What the hell? Where's Astrid? Talk!
She doesn't want to see you.
Oh, Oh, really? She tell you that? You two, shacking up or something, huh?
You jealous?
At least tell me your name, so I know what to write on your tombstone.
You'll never know it.
Hey, cut the crap! You've got one chance, only one, to save your ass. I suppose that slut sent you over here to pick up her shit? Well, she can forget about that. You go back and tell her to get her ass back here tomorrow evening. No weapons, just her and me. She says no, I'll set my guys on her. Got it?
Don't think she'd care too much if they're all as capable as the last idiot you sent.
Oh, you've gone too far, pal. It's time for a beating. You'll regret this!
There goes Rocco. Hopefully he dumped Astrid's stuff nearby. Found it. Back to Astrid. Here's your stuff back.
So you actually went up against them. Did they give you a hard time?
Not a problem. Rocco's history.
Good. I'm glad you showed him you can't be pushed around. Here's the tan leather, just like I promised. These are for you. It's a little something for the inconvenience. Synthor held my best. Sorry it took so long.
Thank goodness. The rot boars are dead.
What happened?
Something I feared for a long time. Rot boars being drawn in by mana. It happens in Goliad all the time. I knew eventually they'd come for this field. But what about you? Did you do what I asked you to do?
Here's your delivery.
Excellent! The cultivators have been through enough. A new pair of boots is the least they deserve. I'm very pleased with your work. You've helped us with the rot boars and completed your assignment. And, if I may say so, you know more about the art of war than about being a setter. Rat will only be hearing good things about you from me. You have my consent.
How do I become a warrior?
Oh, being a cultivator not good enough for you, huh? You're the ambitious type. That's good. I can't just promote you to warrior, though. You have to prove yourself first, like everyone else. Prove your talents are wasted as a cultivator. I've told you who you need to speak to. Now get to work, cultivator.
How am I doing?
Well, Thorhild says you'd be more useful as a warrior than a cultivator. Tylus is very happy with you. You did help get the iron mine back into production. That's a good start. Wow, that was impressive. So much accomplished in so little time. I knew you were the ambitious sort. I will promote you to the rank of warrior, if that's what you want.
So, buddy, it's my turn now.
You got a mission from the Duke?
Yep, and your ass is coming with.
And if I say no?
Then the shit'll just sit there till it's dealt with.
You mean till the Duke busts your chops for not doing your job?
I wouldn't celebrate if I were you. Your ass will be at the top of his list. That's for sure.
What is the job exactly?
There's a... how do I put it? A cleric named Harold who's sort of friendly with us outlaws. We do the odd arms deal with him.
Corrupt cleric? The Duke wants to buy energy weapons?
No. The guy's sitting on a cache of conventional weapons that are just piling up in the castle. They're from men who are recruited and switched to energy weapons, or guns the clerics pick up from their travels.
Something tells me you're leaving out some important info that'll bite me in the ass later.
That really important?
I assume this isn't a social visit.
Nah, it won't be. So let me know when you're ready, and we can leave.
Why don't you do this on your own? You don't need me. As long as the job gets done, the Duke will be happy, right?
Yeah, you like to stay behind, wouldn't you? Nah, you're coming along like a good boy. I gotta keep an eye on you while I deal with this shit.
You can't touch them. They just float around.
Okay, let's do this. Let's meet this Harold guy.
Then come on, time's a wasting. The guy's somewhere up ahead.
The kind of guy who likes to stay in the shadows, huh?
Most of the time, yeah. Let's see if we can't find him around here. Let's do it. I follow you.
What now?
It's best if I take lead. You keep your mouth shut. Got it?
Think I'll mess things up?
Not necessarily, but I don't know how this thing is gonna play out. So till then, shut it. If we push him too hard, he may disappear before we can grab him. So, you better be careful. The ones who lived here are long dead.
Shit. Who are you? What's going on? What do you want from me?
Relax, Harold. This one's with me.
I told you bastards, I do not negotiate with more than one at a time.
Calm down. Breathe. I'm only here to observe.
Oh, that's supposed to be reassuring, is it? You have any idea what kind of risk I'm taking just being here? Anyone finds out that I've been doing deals with the savages from the crater, I am fucking screwed.
Give it a rest, Harold. I just want to talk.
I know what you want. The Duke wouldn't have sent his enforcer if all was sunshine and roses.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
You better get the hell out of my sight before I ruin that pretty face of yours.
You can trust me.
I don't trust anyone, especially not you. Only reason you're here is to rake in the ELEX II. You piece of shit!
The last delivery wasn't up to your usual standards.
I can't help that. Business is going to shit.
Oh, really? What do you think the Duke would do if I fed him bullshit like that? You took the ELEX II. You thought you could pull a fast one. Come on. What would you do in my position?
Well, I'm not going down without a fight.
That's
We're
good.
gonna get real close and personal here.
Sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty, you know? You don't got a problem with that, do you?
Harold was paranoid and a traitor. He was an aggressive opportunist. Wasn't one to compromise.
He was a gutless dumbass.
Weren't you supposed to try and negotiate with him?
Sometimes things don't go as planned. Not everything has to make sense, you know? Especially when you don't see the big picture.
So was that what you wanted?
Not even close. I was just supposed to scare Harold a little to get a bit more out of him.
Well, that worked out.
Fate.
What are you gonna tell the Duke?
The truth. That there's no armed shipment from the cleric's castle.
The Duke won't like that.
Yeah, don't sweat it. It's my problem. I'll let you know if a new mission comes around.
Ready for some mischief?
Come on, I ain't got all day.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
I'll do it.
Hey, Numbskull. I'm ready for the next audience.
So what lucky faction leader are we talking to this time?
Judicator Reinhold. A trade deal with the Morcons could really help the clerics out.
How are you gonna get them to trust you? The clerics want to save humanity. The Morcons, not so much.
Just get me in there. I know what I'm doing.
Follow me.
Good. What was I saying? Man, someone needs to show this green crap its limits. Stand still for 1 minute, and a root will grow up your ass.
Been to see the clerics again?
Without you, fat chance.
But the clerics trusted you with their troops, back when you were fighting the Albs.
Yeah, well, that was then, this is now. Things change.
Wonder if they'll remember you.
Doubt it. Nobody remembers what we did during the war. It's like it never happened.
I brought Nasty with me. Right now she's a Morcon messenger.
Ah yes, Nasty. I remember her. A commander who valiantly led our troops against the Alb offensive in Ignadon. What can I do for you today?
Is it true that you clerics got yourselves kicked out of your precious horde in Ignadon after all?
Yes, well, one of the many burdens we must bear these days. It pains us to think of such a loss, the technical advancements we achieved in the Horde. And yet, if we had stayed, we would likely all have perished. One of those invader strongholds landed right at the entrance to the city, destroying almost everything.
Is that the real reason you left the Horde? Isn't it true that when the Albs invaded, they kicked your asses so hard you ran straight for the hills?
Careful now.
I cannot deny what she says. It was a choice we made. It was our only choice if we wish to ensure our survival.
Ha! You gave up at the first sign of trouble, and after all those fools put their lives on the line for you.
Did you come here purely to insult us?
Insult a coward like you. Waste of breath. What's left of your pathetic little Tin Man army will be a heaping pile of scrap metal before long anyway. If it's not the Albs that do it, it'll be the swarm of creatures those invaders are spewing all over.
That is enough. This conversation is over.
Hey, look, we've got company. Get over here! I'm right here!
Well, let's keep going. going to happen to me.
Fucking cleric. Sending his machines after us?
Why'd you have to provoke him?
Oh, now you're on his side? They came after you too, you know.
You were the target. I was just in the way.
Whatever.
That your idea of negotiation? Getting everyone so pissed that they try and kill you?
Hey, back off. If people can't deal with a little truth, that's their problem.
Oh, bullshit. You were just looking to start a fight.
As if I asked for your fucking opinion. Unbelievable.
Just try to be more careful, okay? We might not be so lucky next time.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm ready for the next faction, okay? For now, I just want to train and let off some steam.
Guess I can't talk you out of it.
Don't waste your breath.
What does bastard mean?
Where did you hear that?
The kids at the fort used to call me that. I don't know what it means, but it didn't.
The Duke's got another mission for me.
Okay. Another vendetta against a disloyal supplier?
We'll see if I gotta bring out the big guns.
The whipping boy.
Yeah, but I'll be the one doing the whipping, if it's necessary.
Who's the lucky guy?
A guy named Urax.
An Alp?
Right. And you used to be one of them yourself. That makes you the best wingman for the job.
What did he do?
Nothing yet, but I've got to negotiate with him first. Urax is supposed to supply energy cells for our old machines or something.
And where'd he get that from?
How should I know? From the depot? It doesn't matter to us as long as he delivers. You ready?
I was gonna say something. The kids at the fort used to call me that. I don't know what it means, but it didn't sound nice.
I guess I really should have come around more often. Don't pay any attention to that kind of talk.
Sometimes other kids are pretty stupid, huh?
Stay here.
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's go meet your corrupt Alb.
Then let's be quick, we're already late. From what I know, Urax should be somewhere around here in the complex. Let's search the area for him. You should go on ahead. I'm sure you'll find the guy. I'll be right behind you.
Well.
I wonder if they crushed each other's skulls the same way back then.
I see the Duke sent his new guy.
I'm really just an escort. Bully's the guy who's supposed to thrash things out with you.
Maybe, but who gives a crap? The Duke needs to learn that things can't stay like this if he wants the energy cells to keep being delivered. The last shipment was too big. The chief technicians noticed. Reports were made. The depot authorities have gotten suspicious. I still haven't been caught, but I'm guaranteed to be very soon if I keep on like this.
I can't see the Duke going for that kind of deal.
I've said all I need to say. Anything else would be a waste of time.
Wow.
Shit! What happened?
Urax teleported out. I doubt we'll ever see him again.
Duh! Fuck!
Well, there goes the energy supply in the crater.
The lights won't go out anytime soon, but it's just a pain in the ass, because now we gotta find a new source. The Duke won't be happy when he hears about this.
I kinda got the impression he knew something like this would happen.
Bullshit! Where'd you get that idea?
We've been on a few missions together, and none of them have panned out. It's almost like he's giving you all the impossible tasks.
I am the Duke's bodyguard.
Then talk to him. Because it's pretty clear you're not being given all the info you need to succeed.
You're saying that Duke knows we're gonna fail in every negotiation?
Baxter's no fool.
Bullshit. No one could have seen this coming.
You sure about that?
I'm sure that if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'll shut it for you. Okay, so we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Got it?
Until the next fuck-up.
Shut up!
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
I'll do it.
I'm sure glad you're not an Alb commander anymore.
Why's that?
The Albs are so cold and unfriendly, just like the Icelands where they live.
It's mostly because they take so much ELEX. It takes away their emotions.
Well, I think it's from that white plastic armor they wear. It must be freezing in that.
Hey, I'm ready to do some more diplomacy.
So who's gonna try and kill us this time? What about talking to Kaya? She's the head of her faction, remember?
Nah, let's save the Berserkers. I want to try the Albs first. Which means you have to get me FaceTime with Alexander Ekrom.
Can't you do this one on your own?
Oh, sure. Leave me to start another war with the Albs. Real smart.
You're not filling me with confidence here.
Just shut your pie hole and take me to Ekrom. From what I hear, he spends most of his time in the Ignadon ruins.
That doesn't sound very specific.
Let's get going.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure. I hope you're not trying to convince me you like it here.
Is something bothering you?
No, other than freezing my ass off, I love it here.
Keeping moving helps.
So does shutting your fucking mouth. So these Ignodon albs, are they the same as the ones back at the Ice Palace?
They've changed since the war with the Free People. Learned plenty, too. Oh, one more thing. This is, Nasty. She's,
Ah, I see that she is a representative of the Morcons.
And I see that you're one of those chalky-ass oppressive fucks who thinks he's better than everybody else.
Oh no.
Wait, something's not right here.
This doesn't work. That isn't... head. Damn infection.
Yeah? If they're so clever, then why are they sitting on a powder keg at Ignodon?
Change isn't easy. There's disagreements. My head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Don't say a fucking word.
I don't get it. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to antagonize the rest of Magalon? Or just see how far you can push them all?
I know what I'm doing, okay?
What is the point of all this craziness? What's it for? I don't buy that you want to improve relations between the factions.
Wouldn't expect you to understand. Your job is to get me in to talk to them. The rest is none of your business.
What if I don't want to help anymore?
Just got one more call to make anyway. The Berserkers in Tavar. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Then you can decide whether to be a chicken shit or not.
There's that diplomatic touch again.
You can scurry along now. Time for some weapons training.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I guess.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Got it.
Hey, we got another mission from the Duke. Come on.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's head out. What's this new mission? Who is it this time?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on, we gotta go. He must be around here somewhere.
Who are we looking for exactly?
We're looking for a Morcon, who's supposed to have gotten his hands on a bunch of metal stuff from the grotto. Come on, let's go to the Morcon headquarters to find this guy before we waste all our time. Okay, then.
Where have I seen this before?
So, guessing you're the guy I meant to meet.
Guess so.
Right. Let's get one thing straight here. There's gonna be a few complications.
What a surprise.
What did you say?
Well, everything's ready to be picked up. A whole heap of metal plates and enough stuff to build a decent stockade. Just one small problem.
I'm listening.
The junk's still around the station area, right at the entrance to the grotto.
You're kidding me, right?
So we have to get in and out of the grotto carrying tons of metal without being noticed?
Either that or just charge in there and grab it all.
Going to war with the Morcons over a few metal plates. The Duke's not gonna sanction that.
We'd catch a burning crowbar to the back of the head if he knew.
Well, sorry I can't be more help to you.
Asshole. You've really dropped us in it. You better scram before I show you my steel.
Pleasure doing business.
Always wondered what these things are.
What do you mean?
I mean, a box that big, even with wheels. Who could pull that? What a mess.
Yep, that was disappointing.
I ought to cut that guy's head off for this shit.
We would have gotten to it sooner or later anyway.
What makes you think that?
Because every mission the Duke sends you on is a fool's errand.
You starting up with that shit again?
It would have been impossible for one Morcon to get all that metal out of the grotto without getting some other Morcons involved. The whole thing's a joke.
Maybe it is, and it's not a funny one either.
You think the Duke has a job for you where you don't come back empty-handed?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm starting to feel sorry for you, bully. Wake up and see what's really going on. Take a minute and think about what the Duke's been doing to you. Better yet, think about what he's planning for you.
Yeah, I will. But you stay out of it, okay?
No problem. We'll see how it pans out soon enough.
Shit.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
I get it.
What about your father? What was he like?
I never got to meet my Follow me.
All right. What was I saying again?
I never got to meet my real father. I grew up with the Albs. I didn't know where I really came from until a few years ago. My real parents were here with the Berserkers. Wardek was my foster father, and he was an Alb commander, just like me.
Is he still alive?
No idea. Could be. I haven't seen him since.
Maybe he's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Don't get too close to the Formers or their creatures until you've regained enough of your strength. We can't afford to lose you. No one else has your skills, or your ability to get things done.
You sure know how to motivate people. The area around the Bastions should be safe enough now.
Good. Then it's time to take a look at these walls. They're falling apart. I heard there's a retired master builder living somewhere on the Bastion's outskirts. I'm not sure if he was ever responsible for the upkeep of the walls, but maybe he can be persuaded to do it now anyway. It would be a huge step forward. I believe the old builder's name is Gardock.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. In the meantime, I'll continue studying your infection. It looks like we're ready to start organizing ourselves. We're both too busy to deal with everything that needs doing. And the more people we have here, the more we'll need a good leader. A commander who can keep all of our fighters under control. We can't let anarchy take root here. Or our little sixth power project will have failed before it's even begun. I'll let you know as soon as I have anything new to report.
Are you going to get rid of all the invaders?
I don't think anyone can do it alone. We all have to pull together if we're going to beat them. All the factions need to work together.
And what if they don't?
Then we'll all have to learn to live with the invaders. That's if they let us live. Right now, that's not looking likely.
You'll find a way. I know you will.
Hey, you, asshole! What are you doing rifling through my stuff?
You live here?
Do I live here? What do you think? No, I just keep all my stuff here just for show. So some idiot passing by can take what he likes. Of course I live here, and you better get the hell out. So scram! Ugh, why are you still here?
The old man said you were a constructor.
Which old man? Adam?
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, I was a constructor. I was the best damn builder in the fort during the Outlaws' time. I was the one who put up most of the palisades and iron shacks back then. But I haven't done that in a long time.
So, what do you do here then?
Well, us old bastards need somewhere to go before we croak. Not that I'm planning on dying anytime soon. Thought I'd find some peace and quiet here, and wouldn't be bothered by piss ants like you. Looks like I was wrong.
You used to run with the Outlaws?
Yeah, but I'm through with them. When the Berserkers came in and took over the fort, it was the end of an era for me. That's when I knew it was time to disappear. No one's found me and pissed me off out here, so I stay in the ruins. They're my home now.
How much for you to get back to work and get the Bastion up and running?
You want me to fix up your old ruin? You're not playing with a full deck, are you? The mortar's loose, and don't get me started on the structure. You're lucky the place is still standing.
You're not very friendly, are you?
I've given up on being nice. Doesn't get you anything. I'd stay away from that place if I were you. Might fall down at any moment.
We'd make sure you're safe.
I'm not impressed with your bullshit, so don't bother. The only thing that gets me out of bed is a good challenge.
Well, the Bastion would be a challenge, that's for sure.
Not with that thing up there. The Bastion is too dangerous. Working on that place would be suicide.
Relocation isn't an option.
What do you want from me?
There's some unsavory types on their way here right now. They'll be looking for you too.
Shit. All right. Let me think about it without you hovering over me, okay? Look, you're damn hard-headed. I can see that. Believe me. I know a thing or two about being hard-headed. If I'm gonna take this job as Master Builder, and I'm just saying if, I'm gonna need some better tools. This junk isn't gonna cut it.
You want me to get you tools?
I can get the job done one way or another, but I definitely need a decent bell hammer. This old thing, useless.
Where can I find a bell hammer like that?
You got a lot of options. The closest I can think of is the Equipment Works in the Morcon Grotto. You could also check the heavy machine factories in the Northwest, maybe somewhere else. Basically, go anywhere in the old world where the big things were built. Take your time. I'm in no hurry.
Stay here.
Okay. Well, I think I've had enough for now. I'm going back.
All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. Just one more question. Your creative energy. How strong do you think it is? I mean, do you prefer destroying things or creating them?
I'm only destructive when I have no other choice. When my life's in danger.
That's the right way to be. I hope you stay that way. This is really interesting. I never had much chance to talk to you about these things. But anyway, I'm leaving now. Thanks for bringing me with you, Father.
Take care of yourself.
Don't worry, I will. I hope you'll come see us now and again.
Here's the bell hammer you wanted.
Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't find one. By the looks of it, well, that's a really good hammer. Good work. Normally, this is where I'd agree to do the work, but...
But what?
I'm not saying yes, but I'll at least take a look at the Bastion for you. In the meantime, find a good limestone pit.
What?
Well, the mortar in the walls of the Bastion is crumbling and loose, but I already told you that. To get a decent mortar, we're gonna need a specific high percentage limestone. You're bound to find a stone pit somewhere around here. When you find the pit, bring me back some limestone. Then I'll take a closer look at the Bastion for you.
I found this piece of limestone in a pit nearby.
Hey, man, you don't make such a bad laborer, you know?
Now, do you agree to help us fix the Bastion?
Okay, I'm in. But I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be pretty. This place is gonna look like a patchwork quilt. The Bastion ain't a palace. If you're looking for something fancy, I'm not your man. I'm not a miracle worker, you know? And, how's about that payment?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'll work that out with the old man. Anyway, I better get to it. All this work won't do itself, you know.
What would you say if I offered you command of a larger troop at a permanent location?
I'm a berserker warlord. I have my responsibilities.
You could help a lot of people.
I help people here, too.
I'm offering you a step up, the Elk.
Okay, so? What troop are we talking about?
Well, it's not quite ready yet.
Are we talking about something crooked here?
I'm talking about the survival of humanity. The war against these mysterious invaders.
So you're referring to the sixth power in the Bastion?
You know about it?
An old man came by here a few days ago. Adam, I think. He talked about it.
Huh, I see.
So it's not just foolish hearsay?
Not if people like you and me play an active part.
I see.
I sense that you're interested in this.
Yeah, what the old man said was convincing.
Sure.
But I can't leave this place. The World Heart is of the highest priority.
So find someone to replace you.
Let me think. I know someone. Oh yeah, that guy at the fort. He owes me. His name's Brambart, a paladin. He's got big ideas about defending our territory. The guard watch here would be like a sacred duty to him. Our paladin Brambart spends most of his time loafing around the fort's residential district. But he's a very conscientious man. You'd like him.
I'm sure.
Man, remember how this place used to look?
Yeah, a whole lot more desert.
Seeing what we've made here makes me proud to be a berserker. Sorry for rambling on like that. Name's Brambart. Nice to meet you.
Ah.
Tell me, do you have any news from the border regions of Caracas?
The Morcons attacked one of the World Hearts there.
Really? Oh boy, that's tough.
Why are you so interested?
We're wearing ourselves pretty thin in the inland of Tavar, in the coastal areas too. The way I see it, the real danger comes from outside. Not enough of us in Caracas. It'll be our undoing.
Warlord THQ needs your help at his World Heart in Caracas.
Is that right? Not sure I can help right now. I've got my own stuff to take care of over here.
Didn't you say we should take better care of Caracas?
Yeah, but, you know what? I owe THQ a favor anyway. My work here can wait. Time to lend the old guy a hand.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but I better get going before someone else tries to give me another job. If you get to his World Heart before me, tell THQ I'm on my way. See you soon.
Paladin Brambart will take over the guard watch for the World Heart.
What? You managed to convince him? I'm impressed.
He's always wanted to come to Caracas.
I guess that means I'm free to support your plan for the Sixth Power.
Amade Eloquine Drabona.
What are you saying?
Shit. Was I, talking crazy again?
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Forget about it, please.
Okay. I'm going over to the Bastion. Check things out. I'll see you there. I can't wait to see the Bastion. I gotta get an idea of the supplies and the people there.
He has no idea what awaits him. I talked to Gardock. He'll help us repair the Bastion's old walls.
Excellent news. I knew he was the man for the job. Keep it up, Jax. You're doing well. It's starting, Jax. The first Skyan scout troops have reached our lands. We can assume their agitators are here to check out our strategic positions. You have to deal with them before they can report back to their superiors.
Warlord THQ has joined us. He'll coordinate all our fighters from now on.
Excellent. But are you certain we can trust him?
I wouldn't have brought him here if I thought he was going to stab us in the back.
Very well. Keep it up. Excellent. The Bastion is really coming together now. But we still have further preparations to make if we're going to stop those invaders from taking over the world.
Huh. I've heard you say something similar before. In the Ice Palace. Makes me wonder just how much of the hybrid is still in you.
Paranoia will get you nowhere, Jax. Better to concentrate on the here and now. We've laid the foundations, but there's still much to do. There will be more people joining us soon. The Sixth Power will be a refuge and home to them all. You've done well, Jax. I never once doubted you.
Where should I look for their scouts?
Check your agitator. I've loaded the locations where you might find them. For now, they're still operating out of sight. We should act fast before they have a chance to finish their job.
Just don't forget your end of the bargain.
I know your infection. I'm working on it. Once the Skyans know what we're up to, they'll hit us with everything they've got. So find those scouts and take them out as soon as you can.
Shit. Anyway. Forgotten about it again. If I didn't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. I found the Skyan scouts. They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax.
About the military forces of the other factions. The Berserker Fort now has a better military structure than when it was under Outlaw control.
Quite. The plan to unite the Outlaw and Berserker factions in the fort seems to have been successful.
Patriarch Victor seems to be the actual head of the Morcons. He's a volatile one. We'll have to watch out for him.
Good to know. But if we're being honest, that probably applies to all Morcons.
The Albs have an enormous supply of ELEX stored in their depot. That's where they get their power.
Well, that explains why Ignadon is suddenly covered in a blanket of snow.
Alexander Ekrom does a good job of leading the Albs. He's smart, and gives them tremendous stability. For now, at least.
Yes. Intellect was never the Albs' biggest problem, but they have plenty of other things to contend with.
The outlaws have settled in the garbage-filled crater of the comet. There still aren't many of them, but things won't stay that way for long.
Smart move. Stay in the background for the time being, gather strength. Doesn't help us much at the moment, though.
The Duke of Ateris could be dangerous. He's nothing but a criminal. A very successful one.
Better keep an eye on him, then. We can't afford any surprises.
The clerics are only just getting back on their feet. Not much help at the moment.
And we mustn't forget that they were driven out of their land. It will take some time for those wounds to heal.
Judicator Reinhold has his hands full getting the clerics back into shape.
Ah, a familiar name. Well, at least we know who we're dealing with when the time comes.
I joined the Berserkers.
You always did have a strong affinity with those nature-loving warriors. There's no denying one's roots. By choosing your faction, you have also decided who the Sixth Power will form an alliance with. We'll deal with that in more detail when the time is right.
Is that it?
Almost. There's still one more thing I need to figure out. Until then, you should focus on securing the Bastion. You made Thielg our commander, so speak to him about it. Once that's done, we can work on the next steps.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done.
The combat troops in the Bastion. Why do I feel like you don't have a plan?
Okay, to be honest...
Shit. I should have guessed as much. I guess I'll just have to improvise. At the very least, I need a good number of loyal comrades. People we can trust. People ready to sacrifice themselves for our cause if it comes to it. Can you do that?
I can vouch for Kaya and my old combat drone.
Well, that's a start. Can you recruit them right away? Tell me. And where is your old combat drone?
I sent Crony U4 on patrol, just before we, If he's not been smashed to pieces, he'll likely be roaming around my old hut looking for me.
Your old hut?
It's where I used to live. Crony U4 is smart enough to have hidden when the invaders attacked.
Excellent. Good luck with your search.
Kaya will join us.
Excellent. There aren't many better than her. Always been proud to stand at her side. Okay, but it's not enough. You mentioned others? People you could trust? We need more recruits. Hey, you get around a lot. You must stumble across the odd lucrative business, right? So how about an ELEX II donation for the community in the Bastion? It wouldn't just be for the good of the Sixth Power. You'd also get the feeling of having done something good. So, how about it?
I want to donate to the community.
Good. How much ELEX II can I put you down for? Very good. I'm sure this will be of benefit to you in other ways, too.
You'd never guess, but Nasty was once an outlaw.
Yeah, I can believe that. Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
Guess I better think it over some more.
Look, the more recruits we have, the better.
Fox the Berserker. He's quite the hunter.
I've heard of him. Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
We'll see.
Understood. Thanks for letting me know.
Bully the Outlaw. Think of him as, my chaperone.
Okay. That's what we're calling it now? Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
Okay. So.
Understood. But keep going. We need as many as we can get. I'll ask around and see if there's anyone else crazy enough to support us. Damn. What have I gotten myself into?
Hey, did you hear? Billy Idol is playing a concert right now.
What?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
Okay. And we're talking about the Billy Idol?
The one and only. Amazing, right? He hasn't been here for a long time, but he's back now, and I'm ready to be blown away. I don't know what your plans are, but I'm heading over to watch. Don't miss your chance. Oh, and don't worry about your Bastion. I'll take care of it when I get back.
Hey, crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious, for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALB Headquarters, Ignadon.
I'm okay, crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
You've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien Invader scout troops sighted. More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of ELEX. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. But so far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
Need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignadon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignadon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things? Are you ready for operation?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least. Did you miss me?
Commander, probability of survival 0.3%.
Ah, well, it would be better if you kept close by. We have a lot to do. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the Bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
Man, what a mess. Run system analysis.
Analyzing. Main protocol optimized.
I found my old combat drone. It'll help us.
Ah, good news. An Alb combat drone. Can we rely on it?
I'll vouch for it.
Excellent. You seem to know what you're doing. If we keep control of it, a drone like that will serve us well. Great. Now let's get to work. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so you're done here. Of course, if you can find more recruits, please keep them coming. Trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers. I can worry about keeping them under control later. The plans for defending the Bastion are set. For now, at least. Keep looking. We need all the help we can get.
Commander, current understanding of invader technology insufficient.
Yeah. I want to know a lot more before we make a move. But are they that advanced? We need info on how they operate and how they think. We need a better assessment of their whole situation. Their technology will help.
Invader technology deployed in the vicinity of the Bastion. Recommend scan.
You already looked around? Great work, little guy.
Immediate departure possible. Awaiting orders.
Let's do this. You can take me to the Scion's tech?
Acknowledged. Follow, Commander. Alien technology located nearby. Due north.
Okay. And let's see what we find.
Stand by.
Wow. Giving control to someone else isn't easy. I've never been very good at it.
Request confirmation of original action plan.
You mean to prepare Magellan for the imminent threat of the Aware?
Acknowledged.
Do you see what's going on here? I'd say it's too late for that.
Likelihood that agitators were guarding technology downgraded to unlikely. Items discovered correspond with agitator equipment. No other items.
Yeah, their armor is pretty good for a scout troop.
Enemy troop objective likely to be installation of unknown apparatus.
Unfortunately, our communication with them is one-sided.
Troop equipped with mini control nodes, capable of rapid deployment in any environment. Similar to ALB equipment for infiltration of alien technology.
We're listening in on someone? You mean a bug.
Control node chip. Accurate.
So they've deployed these things at strategic points across our territories. Who knows where they've already been using them? Explains why their attacks have been so effective. You compared their technology to ALB technology. Does that mean...
ALB and alien data transfer methodology similar.
Finally we catch a break. So we can use our tech to connect with them.
Data compatibility with our systems 85.9%.
I can work with that. It was very informative. Keep searching, little fella. Let me know if you strike it lucky again, okay?
Acknowledged.
I'd say it's too late for that now. Looks like their invasion is underway.
Acknowledged.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.